First, look to my value of life over morality. I'm talking about life itself. In order to access morality, you must live first. So this gets rid of all his arguments about moral concepts. Next, terrorists are the ones who violate international law. Since he gives no bright line or distinction concerning who is able to violate international law or who must abide by it, I can say that terrorists violate the concept first. In addition, he says that terrorists are not nations and that it is not okay to kill them. Again, my definition of utilitarianism is different. I maximize the overall happiness by saving lives. He gives no justification for why in his ideal world killing may be bad. While he says that it is a violation to international law when countries use self-defense, this is absolutely not true because extending my subpoint A, there's a huge distinction between targeted killing and assassination. Self-defense is not a matter of hatefully assassinating and murdering someone, but carrying out a targeted killing of an individual who has proved himself / herself as a threat to human society by carrying out terrorist attacks that have taken away the lives of innocent people. Moreover, my opponent fails to address most of any of the content in my case, including my arguments about how targeted killings are extremely effective in stopping attacks or neutralizing terrorist leaders, and additionally that targeted killings effectively deters financiers and recruiters in terrorist organizations, and that without them terrorist attacks are impossible. I can weigh between the impacts of violating one small law to preventing the numerous deaths that terrorists can bring about to society if they are let loose into the world without being targeted and killed. Also, his arguments about how there is no bright line to utilitarianism falls through because there is no bright line for anything in life, and that the clear line that one can draw concerning utilitarianism is that you must risk one life to save numerous ones, especially in the case where that one life is causing harm and deaths to so many people. He doesn't effectively rebut any of my arguments, but may follow through with his argument about how terrorists are not nations and that they aren't included in the international law contract. First of all, it is unjust if terrorists are allowed to bomb cities and kill as many people as they want without being part of this international law contract. Voting negative gives terrorists a dangerous advantage and lets them not be a part of this law, which is catastrophic, since in his ideal world, states are not even allowed to use self-defense while terrorists are allowed to kill people without facing consequences. In that case, the society we would be living in would be immoral, contradicting his value for the round. Moreover, nowhere does he mention that international law helps people prosper in his NC. This is a new argument in our speech. There is no clear logic behind why a law can help someone's life prosper. Instead, consider my logic that if more people are saved, this leads to greater happiness and a better life. Next, explaining the definition of international law doesn't entail the warrants. When I ask for the warrants, I'm asking the reason behind why international law is the best policy, which he fails to answer. Therefore, the voters for this round are: he never clearly applies international law to the direct concept of targeted killing. There's no clear justification for why following international law is the best strategy. Moreover, the society we would be living in his world with international law would be a catastrophic one if terrorists are allowed to kill people without being counted in international law. The benefits of targeted killing outweigh a small law violation, thus I affirm.